Hi, welcome back to the second installment of Top's Chop Shop. If you didn't catch the first video, that's fine. Just kind of an introductory. But we're going to get a little bit more in depth of what we're looking to do here. If you have been paying attention at all to the current trend with baseball cards, you'll notice that it's very hard to find 2021s, 2020s, anywhere on the retail shelf. People have been buying like crazy with this COVID, and a lot of people are trying to flip them for 2-3 times what MSRP is. And I get it, supply and demand, and I'm not going to stand in the way of anyone trying to make a buck, but I find it really hard to pay that when I know that the original retail value of it was $2.99 a pack. And I was able to find some. I had to hunt for it in a lot of stores. I looked online, I made some phone calls, finally found one Walmart that was over an hour away that had some on hand, and I got there and there actually was, so I was not disappointed. I picked up a handful of packs, $2.98 a pack, Walmart, and as long as I was there and I actually found some, I wasn't going to clear the shelves, and I'm not looking to sell these and try to, up the value. I was going to buy some this year anyways, regardless, so I was just didn't want to overpay. Got a blaster box. They had a 2020 holiday blaster box, and I got one of these like a miniature hobby box, $45 or 16 packs in there. Picked one of those up too. See what's inside that. Maybe, I don't know, I might leave some of these unopened. I have no idea what it's going to do down the road with a shortage of supply. Especially if there's a really good rookie this year that ends up blowing up down the road, these packs unopened might be worth a lot more down the road, but it's always the unknown part that makes it fun in this hobby. It's like scratching that lottery ticket. You open up the pack, could be a dud, could be a really good hit. You really don't know, but you got to pay the price to play. But once you open it, the game's over, whether you won or lost. Which is why it's fun opening packs, no matter what year it is, whether it's this year or an older pack from a lot longer ago. I have been picking up a lot of unopened stuff, and plus I had some of these previously. Always try to break packs every now and then, but I try to hold on to some. And actually that's what I was going to get to, was not only just for myself, that down the road I might want to open it, even though there is a value increase on certain years and brands of cards. But I decided, it was like 10 years ago, that I started buying packs, and I was breaking open boxes, a few boxes a year, my wife and I, and just having a lot of fun with that. And I thought, I remember breaking open a lot of different packs when I was a kid with my cousins or my dad, and you wanted to buy certain years, trying to relive some memories and whatnot, that I remember opening brand new back in the day and finding certain cards in there or looking for certain players. So I started picking up things that I wanted to open up with my kids someday. And I have this tote, and I have been filling it with all kinds of years and brands, keeping a list after I open a few of these boxes and take a few other stacks of stuff I've been getting, of old wax packs. And once I finally get these in here and update my list, I'm going to have over 400 packs for my kids right now, and this thing's probably going to be full. And at that point I'm probably going to have to maybe start another box, because I think down the road, if my kids aren't interested in the hobby, maybe they'll just want to sell them as unopened, because the value is always going to be there when they're unopened. Someone's going to want to open them up, see what's in there, scratch that lottery ticket, um, and you know, they might be willing to pay it. It's amazing to me. I remember picking up old Don Russ packs. I mean, even up until 15 years ago, you could get these for, you know, a quarter a pack, where now people are trying to get $1 or more depending on the year, you know. And like an 87 Don Russ, you know, I've bought boxes of these for like 15 bucks a box. That's 50 cents a pack, and now there are people trying to get like $5-6 a pack. And like I was saying, you know, I went to this card shop in the same town I got that Walmart, and they were selling unopened 2021s for $5.95, and I had a hard time looking at that price, knowing I could find it cheaper down the road. And luckily I went down the road and I did find it cheaper. You know, I'm all about supporting the card shop. I did spend some money there. I bought a few boxes. Had a nice conversation with one of the owners there. It was really fun to look at everything, and I'd never been in there before. It's the closest card shop I have to me. It's about an hour away. But getting back to last time, I had that 2017 Heritage that I busted at the end of the video. I'm going to show you what I had in there. A few common cards, you know. These are this year Heritage. They were set to the 1968 top set. Some nice looking cards. And I guess the better cards I got out of there were this Cameron Maben and this Chris Bryant. And then I got this Then and Now with Carl Yastrzemski. So, a few decent cards in there, but you know, just fun to open up. You never know what you're gonna find. You could find something really cool. But for those of you who are maybe new to the hobby, or maybe back in the day you didn't protect your cards as well, don't just throw them into a box. Don't throw rubber bands around them or anything like that. And I found a lot of collections over the years that I've purchased that people did not take care of their cards. Penny sleeves, 100 for $1, hence the name. Ultra Pro is a good brand. Pick these up. Always have them handy when you're breaking packs. That way, when you do find something, you can slip it into the penny sleeve. If you find something that's a little bit better, even if you don't know if it's worth something or not, you find a name, you find a rookie, you find an insert card, something that has potential. Get these top loaders. You can usually pick up about 25 for $3 or so. Again, Ultra Pro is a good brand. Have these on hand. I just look at it as an insurance policy, basically, that once you get them protected, you can handle the card without getting your fingerprints on it. You can handle the card without worrying about, you know, bumping a corner or an edge. You know, you find a certain card and you're like, hey, you know, I want to hang on to that. I can handle it without really worrying about the condition, the value going down. Condition is everything in cards. If they're really bad corners, I mean, even a touched corner can really take the value down. But creases, fingerprints, smudges, stains, anything like that could almost make it worthless. And then, of course, there are, you know, clip containers, screw together containers. There's magnetics that are thicker. If you really have a high value card. And then there's all different kinds of shapes and sizes for boxes you can put them in. If I go to the store and I'm looking to buy open cards already, or even just buying a few packs, a lot of times I will take, you know, like a 200 count box, go buy some of these, or, you know, they come in all different sizes, and at least it adds an extra layer of protection that you could put your cards or packs in there, and on the drive home, you're not gonna have it fall on the floor, or, you know, get bumped or stepped on, or when you got little kids. Nothing's gonna happen that even inside the pack, those edges and corners can get bumped. And again, just opening out of an unopened pack does not necessarily guarantee that you're going to have a good grading card when you're done, even though it's basically brand new. There's a lot that can happen on these cards in transit to the retailer, from the retailer to your house, and then of course for those wax packs too. They've been around for several decades, maybe exchanged a few hands. If they're not stored right, if they're not handled right, um, and that's also why I have a hard time really paying a lot for some of these cards. Take a look at the box. You can really see the condition of how they were handled. Is the box stored in a window? Maybe it was in a musty basement. Look at it and decide whether or not it's what you want to purchase. Um, there's a lot of different options. You have the hobby box, which I suggest because on the older ones, there's a better chance that you're going to get that key rookie or the big name of that year. You're opening a lot of packs instead of just buying a few random ones. Again, it's going to be a little bit more. Some people like to break those boxes up because they can get $4 or $5 a pack, but you multiply that by 36, you might not get that for the box. And nobody wants to spend that kind of money on a box, but maybe they can justify buying a couple packs for their collection. And then on the newer boxes too, there's usually guaranteed hits in there. So a lot of jersey, the relic cards, your autographs, your guaranteed hits in the newer boxes. Again, if you're on a budget, blaster boxes, the smaller products, sometimes they have hits, sometimes they don't. Read the box and make that decision for yourself. And then, they have jumbo packs as well as the retail pack. I don't know what they call these. It's basically 2 packs. Sometimes they're encased in the plastic with the back, and they're called a blister pack. But to me, I guess those hanging, I just consider them like the old rack packs, but this is a rack pack from back in the day. Just kind of changed shape, and you don't get to see the cards. Where these cello packs, you actually get to see like, oh, there's an Ozzie Smith card in there, and or whoever it is, and maybe then you get to decide which one you want. That's how they sold the cards too, that the kids could look at the front and back of every stack and decide if it was the pack they wanted to purchase. And then when there was a certain player's name, then they would go and buy that one. So again, have your protection ready when you're opening cards. Make sure you have a clean surface, clean hands. Handle the edges of the cards very carefully. Place them into the sleeves, get them protected, put all your loose cards in a box. These are not that expensive. Penny sleeves, these boxes are just, a few bucks a piece, depending on the size of your collection. You buy different size boxes. The more that they're handled, the more that they're just rattling around in some random box they don't fit in, putting rubber bands on the edges, you're going to ruin the condition of those cards, which is going to take your value down. And then organize your collection however you want. Everyone's a little different, but collect what you want. But if you're looking to keep it in any condition at all, whether for your personal collection or maybe resale, you definitely need to protect it. So basically, I'm buying a lot of these cards to give to my kids, that they can do whatever they want with them down the road, and hopefully they increase in value over the years. But on this, we're going to be breaking a lot of packs too, seeing what's inside. I'm going to be doing that no matter what, so I figured I might as well make videos of it. I do enjoy watching them, and why not make some content that you guys can see what I find too as I'm doing it. Thanks for tuning in. Tots Chop Shop. Comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see me open, and or what kind of product you would like me to purchase down the road. that I might not already have. And tell me what kind of stuff you like to collect. Thank you.